Hey everybody, it's Rob here. I'm getting asked a lot of questions how we are farming forgotten souls, and I'm gonna teach you here the best ways to farm them. Now, it's still gonna be a scarce resource, and I really hope that Blizzard will address this at some point, because it is definitely the bottleneck that you need to masterwork your gear. Like, for example, I'm playing the Overpower Spiritborn build right now, and it is very hard to just even get a chance to upgrade the gear, right? So there's different ways you can do for the forgotten souls. But by far the most efficient one that I found here is doing World Tier 4 Hell Tides. And specifically the Maiden comes to mind here. So you're getting materials per Maiden spawn. And the base material that you get here is 3 Forgotten Souls if you don't contribute to the ritual. But here, if you contribute to the ritual, you see here I have 251 Forgotten Souls. And now when the Maiden is dead, let me kill her real quick here. Boom. You see here, zack. We got 6 Forgotten Souls from the Maiden. Okay, now I wasn't fast enough to contribute. So next time we're only gonna get 3. So you really wanna have these hearts and you wanna contribute 1 to the 1 soul or 1 material here to the ritual. And then you are getting 6 souls here per ritual. So that's already like, the ritual only takes like 2 minutes. So that's already like 6 souls every 2 minutes. And then on top of this, you're also getting cinders. And you can use the cinders to open this chest, which also gives 6. You can open these chests, which usually give 3 Forgotten Souls. And with that, you're actually able to farm about 200 Forgotten Souls per hour. Maybe if you're on the slower side, like 150. And you will also maintain the hearts, because like the hearts, they drop from the chests that you farm. And this, for now, is by far the best way. You also do whispers, and the whisper caches here. Like if I was to open this one, you see, this one will also give us Forgotten Souls. And you are like kind of having, like once you join the Helltide, you're kind of getting Forgotten Souls almost everywhere. And you're also getting a ton of items at the same time. You see here, boom, this one also gave Forgotten Souls. And you're completing the Whispers at the same time as you do the Maiden here. Like I'm gonna try to one-shot her, yeah, boom. Almost. Okay, now we want to contribute. I hope that was me. Boom, we got another 3 Forgotten Souls just now, as we are stacking up the Maiden. And I really recommend doing this, at least with 3 other players, or with 2 other players. Best is like a party size of 3, and everybody can contribute 1 to the Maiden. And usually, even if you don't want to contribute, you still get 3 souls. And T4 is by far the best, because on lower tiers, you only get a baseline of 2 souls. So if you do this on T3 instead of T4, you only get 2 souls baseline and 4 souls if you contribute to the ritual. So you're losing 50%. On T2, I think it's 1 to 2, and on T1 it's only 1 Forgotten Soul. So you really want to try to do this on like a high tier to get a lot out of it. And I'm just gonna like show you here like some farming, and we'll basically continue to ramp up these souls here, and we're gonna have like a farming video here. I'll just show you how it's gonna work, and then like while the ritual is going, for example, you can also grab items from the chests. So let me just play here for a second, and then I'll show you. Another method you can do is farm Duriel, but Duriel only gives you 3 souls like every other time. I think it's 50% chance at Uber Duriel to get a soul. And here again you have 100. So you see, boom, I instantly open, we get souls. And then what you can do while the ritual is going, for example, I can head to this chest, because I don't have to be there all the time, right? So I can just... Okay, here we'll probably kill these dudes. Like real quick. We're playing like a very strong overpowered build. So it's not really a big issue for us killing them all. And then, you know, while the ritual is going on, you can just go here. Hopefully don't get interrupted like me. But sometimes you do. And you don't even have to make it back there necessarily. And boom, here we're gonna get another, let's see, 5 Forgotten Souls, you see? Bam. So this is even more. And I mean, ideally you can also salvage the legendaries if you have space. I don't have space right now. But you can also go to town in the middle. I can also do that and show you. So here we go back to the Maiden. Now just make it back in time. Like, make sure you make it back in time. There's like a glove here. We'll pick that. And you see the chest also gave us more hearts again. Or usually it gives us those. I hope it gave us those. And then we basically go blast the Maiden again. And then we can open again and go to town real quick. Okay, boom, she's dead. So we open again. 1 heart. And then we can also go to town while this is going on. And just salvage the gear. Finish this really quick. Boom. It's a bit laggy right now. As I was tapped out. Okay, we got one glove. It's not that great. So we can just salvage. And then now look at our soul count when we come back. The maiden is gonna spawn again. We go back in. Here now we just make it back in time. Basically to Giga Blast the maiden again. And we can pick up some more items. And look like now we get an ambush soon, so that's gonna give us even more.
Hi Rube smiley face.
Hey guys.
Yours new Spiritborn up build is better than your previous Quill
Yes.
Volley Eagle.
Yep.
If it comes to pits, bosses, all-rounder, aye.
Yeah, pits bosses for sure. Speed farming maybe not. This is the overpower build. We're playing with banished lords and tribals, like, and we do giga overpower damage. Okay, now we summon the maiden again. And we can look at the soul count here in a second. It's gonna be insane. But we start with like 250 or something, and then at the same time we're also completing a bounty slowly. So here we're gonna get an ambush too. This is gonna get us even more souls. Just wanna make sure you don't miss the maiden in the end. Here, boom, 3 forgotten souls again. Blast these down, and then we like hopefully spawn the rest of the ambush at the maiden. This is always ideal. And then you see we keep maintaining our shards as well, so we can keep opening chests and get even more souls. And then at the end, before the Helltide runs out, you can go to the other area and get even more forgotten souls. Like, and open all the chests there basically. Okay, so I'm just gonna like chill on this guy, because the maiden is gonna spawn here in a second. There she is. And then our, boom, and our job is just to instantly give the maiden. And with the overpower build we can do that. We open again. And you can see we just had 250. And now we're already at 300. So I don't know how much was that. That was like 7 minutes. We already found 50 souls. And you can now make another trip to this chest, make another trip to that chest. And basically keep doing that. And get about 200 souls an hour. Now again, like I said initially, it is definitely still the bottleneck, the Forgotten Souls, because it's very easy to get the Obduct side for the Master working, because then you just do the Hordes on T4. It's very comfortable. But yeah, here the Maiden still takes some time, but it's also very chill. Like, you can just like chill here if you have like some people blasting. You know, you can also take shifts, because it's not really like, you know, that challenging, at least if you're playing Spiritborn. If you're playing the other classes, then it's definitely challenging. But if you're playing the Spiritborn like I do here, it's actually pretty chill. So next maiden, for example, we make it down to that chest. We'll do that too. And you know, we'll continue completing Whispers as the Helltide is going. And then our job is to blast the maiden down. Oh, okay, she escaped. Sometimes she can still escape with 1 HP. But now she's dead. And then contribute again. Boom, we get another 6 souls, and now I'm gonna go down here. Make sure we don't spawn the ambush. Look, there's also another bounty here that we can complete later. So just rock these guys. Hopefully get more hearts. And again, you can also make it to salvage in town, like I did earlier, as the maiden is going on. See, boom, and then we're gonna get, see, boom, Whisper is also silenced. We get another 3 forgotten souls. We got another heart as well, and then now we make it back to the maiden again. And then at the very end, you know, when you have many cinders, again, you can go all the way to the other area and open all the chests there to get more hearts and to get more forgotten souls. So here we make it back. Now our drop is again, we just chill at the main, because we are like Giga Boss Killer. We have 300 resources, and we basically overpower on every hit. So we'll just wait for her to spawn. And then we assassinate her. Boom, 7 billion. And then she spawns again. We open again. Like, let everybody open 1 ideally. And you can see we already have 323 Forgotten Souls. Oh, we also got a GA item. And now, you know, we could make our way and go over here. Get this chest if you want. And we'll make it back easily, usually. You can also use teleportation. Do this. It's just a bit annoying, like clearing this out so you don't get interrupted. But again, you can probably do this even as a solo player. You see, we got a Baneful Heart again. And just like find some people. Like once you start opening the maiden ones, I'm pretty sure there's going to be other players, even if you don't have friends or you don't have other people. You just put in one heart and it's going to be very easy. And you can share this video with your friends. So then they know, or just in general with players, so then they know. And this is like a very good way to get Forgotten Souls. And just get a ton of mats basically out of it. So here we chill again, maiden spawns. Boom, one-shot her. We open again. Bam. And then you know once you're out, you're just gonna make your way over to that zone and get all the hearts again. Okay, now you see our inventory is full. So don't let anything go to waste. I can just go out here for a second. Let's actually see how long it takes us to get to 100. Because I know we started at like 250. So here we salvage again. We get even some more mats. This one goes to the stash. We salvage again. Capeleka, that's a very nice one. Diablo 4 Spiritborn. This is the way. The planner I'm going to link in the description. See, and then we go again here. Just wait in the middle. The cool thing is your hunter will reset even from the kills from your allies. See this? And then the main spawns and boom, we blast her. We open again. And like that, it's pretty chill. Look, we're already at 338. So let's say after this one, I'm just going to show you, I'm going to ride over to the other side and open all the chests. And we're going to get a ton of mats back and we're going to get more souls. I mean, you guys can continue here or you can come with me, it's up to you. Yeah, it's a bit laggy when there's more players. I apologize here if there's like a bit of a frame drop. Sometimes, like if there's a lot of players here, that can certainly happen. It's very cool if you have like one guy playing the evade build and one guy here playing the overpower build, because this is just like basically a boss killer build, right? Like as soon as the maiden spawns, like this build just giga blasts her, basically. See, we also get some exquisite blood, so it's also a very nice way, you know, to farm materials for Zir. And like we can just chill here and blast on the maiden once he is finally arriving. Boom. There you go again. Okay, maybe we'll do the last one too. There's one more to open. Okay. See, there's another 6. You see, boom, we're at 38. Now we have 44. It is definitely good if you have some hearts, because you don't fully maintain. So the number is not as crazy. Like, I think it's about 200 souls per hour. I just did like 100 souls here. And we are only recording for like 15, not even 15 minutes. And we already got 100 souls. But obviously it's a bit inflated because I already had some of those hearts, right? But we also have this 1,000 sinners that we can use now. And we also get exquisite blood at the same time. So you get a lot of juice. So after this, we're just gonna go open the chests. But yeah, especially if you have some hearts and you have some team members. And now, I mean, I could just chill for a second and like, because there's more than 3 people right now, so technically I don't have to open everybody, but you do get double in these souls if you contribute. So I think that's a very nice way actually, and I think it's a very good balanced approach here from Blizzard's side. Boom, okay, maiden is dead. See, we get another whisper, so we can also do armor. We can also almost do that one, but I'm gonna go over now to the other side. I mean, and they can keep doing the maiden. We can come back there as well. You don't have to always stay together. But yeah, see, we're already at 350, so we already did 100. And now every chest here is also going to give us even more, right? So here we have a chest here. We could even open the maiden here. Like, this is going to give us another Forgotten Souls. Boom. Then we can easy peasy open this next chest here. Getting interrupted with this build is still a little bit of an issue. I don't like it all too much. Oh my god. I have to clear out like all the... Oh my god. I still wish that Unstoppable would prevent them from killing you. Or from interrupting you. But that's definitely not the case. Boom, here. We got a heart back. Okay, we have another dude here summoning some more stuff. Blast it all down. Should be able to, yeah, nice. I'm just hoping I can like fear them and open, but it doesn't really work. Because killing like all the trash monsters is not really worth it. But if you're playing like an evade build or something, it's a bit more chill for farming, because this is obviously like a pit push build slash boss killer build. It doesn't really work all too well. Sometimes the timing just needs to be right. And there's also an infernal compass here. It's also actually a nice way to get a ton of those, so we're just gonna drop a couple of normal nightmare sigils. And then we make our way over to the big chest. Like I see, we can pretty much open all the chests. And we could also continue to do more maidens with the materials that we get. Oh, no one saw me. Easy. Boom, another 3 souls. Yeah, this was a lot more smooth. And this one usually gives... I didn't even see. I think it's many. I obviously don't want to die. And I see you have more shards than you even need. Or more cinders. And then we could have another ambush. Okay, let's melt this, guys. Missed. Fear is not the best yet. Okay, and we could play now so that we get the ambush at the final thing again. So, boom, then we got a Baneful Heart again. Now we go here. I think Blacksmith is in the middle. I think let's salvage it all. Here we go back to the overshot. Then we TP on our teammates, and then there's gonna be more chests in this zone that we just left, pretty much. So this also works. So there goes the maiden. And then we can open again, for example. And yeah, there we go. We already made way more than 100 Forgotten Souls. Yeah, it's about 200 souls per hour. I hear my teammate just wrote it. Like, he didn't open any chests. He did 100 souls. It's still not crazy, right? Like, but it's way more than you can get anywhere else. And look, we're gonna get another ambush now here. And it's gonna drop us even more souls. And then there's gonna be more chests. I still will have a lot of cinders, and there's gonna be more, like there's gonna be 2 more, 3 more chests, 4 more chests to open here as well. So it's gonna be even more souls.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Thanks so much. We'll try to sneak in the ambush here in a second. So the maiden monsters don't really contribute to the meter, so you need to kill some monsters like that are not part of the maiden. So I'm going to do this here right after. And just blast on the maiden. Open one. And then you look, now my ambush is triggered. And now as the maiden quest is going on, we have our ambush going. That's basically double dipping with even more rewards. And then some more cinders. So again, Forgotten Souls is still an issue, and I really hope that Blizzard is taking a look at it, because it's like a very much the bottleneck of the things you can do right now. I hear so many people ask me like, you know, like what do you do for Forgotten Souls, and I mean, this is what we do. It's still not, you know, gonna make it comfortable. Souls are still gonna remain rare, but it makes it tolerable, and frankly, I think it's a cool thing if Helltide has a purpose, right? Because if it wasn't for Forgotten Souls, Helltide would not really have a purpose, and this makes it interesting. But in general, I think they should either reduce the amount of Forgotten Souls that you need, or increase, you know, the drop rate. But yeah, my friends, this is pretty much what it is. Like, we almost made 100, no, not quite, but like 130 Forgotten Souls, and I have a 20-minute video recording here, and we're gonna get another Souls when this is done. So we'll just continue blasting here, guys, and getting more Souls, and this is the most reliable way. If you found any other ways, let me know. I also do have, and I'll show this to you here real quick, a Discord channel where we have, let's make sure I don't die, where we have basically like LFG channels here for the Helltide here, for people to look for groups. So I'm gonna put the link to my Discord also below. And yeah, good luck in the season. Again, my build guide here is also updated on the 4 builds. I'm also going to put a link to that in the description. And yeah, 150 or 130 Forgotten Souls here in just about 20 something minutes. Again, not fully sustainable, but you can at least do 200 Forgotten Souls per hour. That is still a bit of a bottleneck, but it is kind of working. And with that, my friends, see here, boom, another Forgotten Souls. I say good luck, and I'll see you soon. Happy hunting. Hopefully still Blizzard is gonna, like, you know, buff the drop rate of Forgotten Souls or reduce the costs. Let me know what you think in the comments, or if you have any other methods. GG. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.